Okay, so now after studying Jesus, we want to talk about us. How does this apply to us? Again, we're asking the question, why did Jesus came? He came to reveal the Father, reviewing right now. How did he reveal the Father? By being in a relationship with God of union, whereby four things were present in that relationship. 1, inadequacy. 2, indwelling. The Father was living in the Son. 3, abiding. Jesus was abiding in that relationship. He taught in John 15, I am the vine, you're the branch. Abide in me, and I will abide in you. As a result of that dynamic, those two pieces especially, excuse me, we have conduit. Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. This is the revealing piece that we've picked up. How did it happen? Through these dynamics right here. Now, all of this is what undergirds this amazing relationship of union. Lost in the garden, restored in Jesus, and now left for us to live out of that same kind of relationship. So in this video, what I want to do is take these four principles and I want to expand upon them and say, well, if it applies to Jesus, can you show me in the Christian scriptures where it talks about these four things applying to us? Before I do that, I just want to look at in John 14:12 to say that this is how Jesus was thinking, that he would live out this kind of life before us, and then he would leave it behind for us so that we would live out of the same kind of a relationship. In John 14:12, Jesus says, I tell you the truth. Let me write this down. John 14:12. Jesus says, I tell you the truth. Anyone who has faith in me will do what I have been doing. He will do even greater things than these because I am going to the Father. Anyone who has faith in me will do what I have been doing. What has Jesus been doing? He's been practicing this relationship right here. He's been living out of this relationship with its underlying dynamics right here. This is what Jesus has been doing. Anyone who has faith in me will do what I have been doing. We're going to practice the same kind of underlying dynamics in our relationship of union with God. What are Jesus's expectations? What does he say? Anyone who has faith in me will do what I have been doing. He'll do even greater things than these. Somehow we've bought into this idea that Jesus did what he did because he was God, and therefore we set him as an unattainable standard. That's not what Jesus said about himself. He did not say that I do what I do because I'm God. I do what I do because I'm man in relationship with God the way God intended it from the beginning. And I keep saying that over and over and over and over again because I think we've lost it, how attainable this is to us, and how this is what made the church in the Christian scriptures in the book of Acts. They understood this. They lived from this. And that's why they were such a powerful force in their society. Whole Roman empires changed as a result of people living out of this kind of a relationship with God. It's amazing. So we got to get back to that. So here's another verse. Jesus in John 17:26, let me just put it here before we come up and look at these four elements. John 17:26, Jesus prayed, 17:26, he said, that I myself may be in them. He says, righteous Father, though the world does not know you, I know you, and they know that you've sent me. I have made you known to them and will continue to make you known, in order that the love you have for me may be in them and that I myself may be in them. Indwelling, right? He's peeking into this. That I myself may be in them. So Jesus prayed that way in John 17:26. Paul is an answer to that prayer. Look what Paul prayed in Galatians 2:20. Paul says, I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. Jesus is over here praying that he himself might be in us after his crucifixion, after his resurrection, after his ascension. Paul comes on the scene and he says, I no longer live, Christ lives in me. Whoa, we're back to this indwelling idea. First observed in the person of Jesus, the man Jesus, now observed in all those who follow him, walk after him, who are interested in becoming fully human. Isn't this amazing? I just want to shout this stuff out because I think it's absolutely incredible that we get this, that we start to think this way and live this way. Ask the wrong questions, you're going to get the wrong answers. Ask the right questions, well, they might make you uncomfortable, but these are the underlying dynamics that support our now relationship of union with Jesus. His relationship of union with God the Father. Now our relationship of union with who? Jesus the Son. God, Jesus the Son, our relationship of union with him. So, I'm running out of time in this video. I'll go to the next video, list these 4 principles, and then we'll push into them. I want you to see that this comes from the Christian scripture. See you in the next video.